So. Und natürlich haben wir unseren Hausschlüssel in der Kneipe verloren.
Wo denn auch sonst?
That's it. Those squiggles, they're mountains, and that's the lake. I knew I'd seen them somewhere before. It's a map of the wildlands. If I had any idea what this all meant, I could probably say Fairman. Hold on a minute. Something just fell out of the book. It's a library card. What are the chances? I need to find out what these symbols mean. Maybe there's a way to get this translated.
Ich habe das Gefühl, unseren Helm sehen wir nie wieder.
Ich weiß, ob wir den brauchen.
Thank you, Gwenifer?
Oh, yeah, that's me. You can call me Gwen.
Okay, Gwen. You're free to peruse the books at your leisure. If you have any questions, just ask. You'll find we have quite an impressive collection.
Thanks.
What's that you've got there?
It's this creepy old book. I think it might be holding the secret to saving Theremin. It's all written in gibberish.
Well, we do happen to have quite a collection of language books. You can find our collection in Section E, under Ancient Language and Literature.
Thanks. There must be hundreds of books here. I should speak to the librarian if I want to find anything specific. I can't take that. How? This is where it is. I can't reach those books from here. I can't reach it.
Ach Gott.
Bist du noch da?
Ja, ich bin noch da. So.
The Dark Arts, a beginner's guide to the path of sin. Book 1, demonic verse and how to speak in tongues. Now, to translate that creepy book. So from what I gather, the Shoggoth is buried
Hat
here in
mir ins
the
Buch
northern.
geschrieben, so ein Arsch.
Looks like Fairman's kidnappers buying into a blood sacrifice. Except it's not his blood he'll be spilling. He who offers the royal blood will be forever granted the vitality of gods. This is serious. I need to get to the northern region before he does. There's no time to waste.
Don't touch anything. I am conducting
Well.
an investigation of the utmost importance. Any tampering or tomfoolery will be seen as perverting the course of justice.
Calm down, I just wanted to talk.
I am far too busy for small talk.
Rude. He looks busy. No point bothering him without good reason. Oh, I think I'll come back later if I need to use any of this stuff. Your Majesty, if I could just take a minute of your time. There's no getting through to him. I need to find Theremin as fast as possible.
Okay, der König ist also nutzlos.
Hey there!
Ah, yes. Tonbert, isn't it?
That's me.
And how can I help you today, Tonbert?
Natürlich ist der König nutzlos.
So,
Tell
los.
me everything you know about
Wenn er
the castle.
nützlich wäre, wäre er nicht
Pleasure. You've come to the right
König.
man. I've lived behind these walls since long
Ja, Entschuldigung.
simpler times they were.
How so?
Well, it was all bricks and mortar back in my day. None of these fancy flags and shiny floors. You see, we weren't the first folk to live in Wrinklewood. Quite the opposite.
What do you mean?
Well, long before your king, there was another, and another there before. The first king of Wrinklewood was nothing more than a bully and a thief. An entitled rich boy from the Southern Kingdoms who stopped at nothing to get what he desired. A man with absolutely no respect for those who came before him. He ran into town and murdered its occupants, paving the way for his entitled regime. What was once a sacred house of worship became his home.
You mean the castle?
Exactly. He filled the halls with this cheap tat and paved over the entranceway to the catacombs.
You mean to say there are people buried underneath the castle?
Doesn't really feel right, does it? Anyway, he didn't last long. Was soon overthrown by one of the Alcafard brothers, Pembrim. Pembrim Alcafard was a wicked man. Much like his predecessor, he was interested in little but riches and wealth. Pembrim reigned over Wrinklewood for many years, as I sat by and watched what was once a beautiful, civilized town become nothing more than another cog in the Alcafard war machine. That's why there's so many of you guards. After the war, there was nothing left to fight for. The Alcafard brothers had conquered the lands and left no stone unturned. Soon, Pembrim grew tired, disbanded his post and set course back to the Southern Kingdoms. Of course, someone had to pick up the pieces. That's where Theodore came in.
King Theodore! Woo!
I couldn't have been happier when Theo took the reins. Such a kind fellow. He was exactly what this town needed.
That he is. I couldn't imagine a better man for the job.
Quite. I could certainly imagine a few worse. Well, I guess that's about it. Any questions?
Um Gottes Willen. Brauchen wir den überhaupt?
Ich glaub nicht.
That was very informative.
Sonst sind wir morgen noch hier.
Looks like Gareth has taken over from Barrack's shift.
You should be a detective, Tom Burt.
Miles Fordham at your service.
Hold it right there, Tom Burt. I'm afraid you'll be needing the DLC to access any areas beyond this point.
What in God's name is DLC? Sounds like some sort of horrible disease.
It's pretty simple, mate. You can't leave the town without it. DLC, or Death Liability Contract, for you wordy types, means the Crown ain't held liable if anything happens to you, which is more than likely, might I add.
Heh, I don't care about any of that. So long as Ferrimin's out there, I'll stop at nothing to get her back.
Der
Well,
DLC-Part
you
ist echt
stop
nicht
right
lustig.
here until you get the contract. Go speak to the clerk if you're so determined.
Right, then you'll let me out?
It's not like I can stop you.
Okay, jetzt muss ich wahrscheinlich mit dem Typen am Podium sprechen.
Hey there,
Ah, yes. Tonbert, isn't it?
that's me.
And how can I help you today, Tonbert?
Gareth says I need some DLC thing to leave the kingdom. What's that all about then? Sounds like a load of nonsense to me.
Well, you see, Tonbert, with all these disappearances, kidnappings and the like, we've had to reevaluate our policies as a company. If you die out there, we aren't to be held liable. The Treasury simply can't afford it, except technically we are, so, that's what the Death Liability Contract is about. By signing the contract, you hereby waive any and all the claims you may have against and release from all liability and agree not to sue the Crown, its owners, employees, affiliates, agents and representatives, and His Majesty the King in the right of Winklewood. for any personal injury, death, property damage, psychological trauma, or loss sustained as a result of your refusal to remain within castle grounds. You get into any trouble out there, and we can't help you. Sorry, lad. Simply haven't got the manpower.
I'll be damned if I'm leaving Theremin out there alone. Give me the feathery writing thing. Where do I sign?
Oh, right. I could have sworn you'd change your mind. Well, in that case, I'll just need to see some ID.
ID?
Sure. Need to know you're not signing for someone else. We'd be daft not to check.
Drat. So, I guess I'd like to apply for an ID card.
Right you are. Did you bring your birth certificate? How about a utility bill?
What's a utility bill?
Look, this is serious, lad. I can't go issuing these things to just anyone. I presume you have the processing fee.
How much is the processing fee?
50 coins, my lad. Mind you, what with these new DLC laws, there's quite a waiting list.
Waiting list?
Sure, suddenly everyone needs an ID. Honestly, when Princess goes missing and every Dick, Tom and Harry wants to win her back.
Exactly how long are we talking?
Well, seeing as I have to take them for processing myself, I'd say about 3 weeks. No rest for the wicked, that's what I always say.
Honestly, this is just getting ridiculous now. Look, I'm sure my ID's just in me other pants.
And I'll be happy to write up the DLC when you...
Das ist nicht deren Ernst.
That was very informative.
Hosti, wo ist der Ausweis?
Du musst zurück in die Bücherei.
Ja.
Und dann musst du mit dem Typen in dem Hinterzimmer der Bücherei sprechen.
Ernst, ich muss die einzelnen Wege abgehen.
Natürlich, sonst wär's doch nicht scheiße.
Touch anything. I am conducting an investigation of the utmost importance.
Ja, halt's Maul, Alter.
Hey, there's someone that wants to see you. It's really important.
Oh yeah? And who would that be?
Barrick, Hausherr von Monk, Gertrude, König Barrington höchstpersönlich.
König höchstpersönlich.
Barrington himself.
Where did you see them exactly?
Thronsaal.
In the throne room.
Right. And
Der
why
Thron,
me
genau,
exactly?
Thronsaal, weil sie dir sonst den Kopf abschneiden.
Because they'll cut off your head if you don't.
So you're telling me Barrington himself wants to see me in the throne room because they'll cut off my head if I don't.
Yep, that's it.
Well, I best get going then. Wouldn't want to leave the king waiting. Just keep an eye on the place whilst I'm gone.
My pleasure. This could come in handy. I'll leave it where it is for now. Nice!
Gott.
It's blocked the door, good and proper.
Du musst den Film aufsammeln und das Regal umwerfen.
Doesn't seem to do anything. Let's see what we've got here. Film reels. I should be able to... Looks like I can load the blank film here. Still not working. The film's loaded, just need to figure out how to get this thing rolling. Looks like that did the trick.
Der Hebel, dann der Switch.
Sounds like something's working. Ooh! Wow, that was brief. Hopefully it snapped a good photo.
Den
Well,
Fußschalter.
did something. The
Hab ich
film's
gemacht.
changed colour, but maybe there's more to this than I initially thought.
Und mit dem Zeug, was du mit Entwicklerlösung entwickelst du das Bild.
Doesn't seem to do anything.
Und dann noch die Fixer Fluid.
I'm
Und
just
zu guter
testing one
Letzt
photo
das
now.
Waschbecken.
Oh, I think it's working. Well, it sort of worked. The photo's really cloudy. Still wet, too. Let's see. It worked! The photo's cleared up considerably now. I think I just need to wash off this sticky stuff now. Just give it a quick rinse. It's perfect. Looks just like me too. It's amazing what you can do these days. This should do the trick. I'll just stick this to the library card the old-fashioned way. Nice! My very own, somewhat sticky ID card. Hopefully it's enough to trick the clerk. Time to test his peepers. I can't get out that way now. It's kind of not thick enough for me to scoop up though. I can't reach it from all the way down here.
Zeigst du aus dem Fenster?
Wie?
As much as I enjoy my brief...
Auf der rechten Seite. Da sind Fensterläden, ja, die kannst du öffnen und dann kannst du da rausklettern.
Looks like this leads round to the main entrance. Time to make a speedy getaway. Wait.
Hand it over, lad. Yes. Very interesting. Wait a minute. This is... It's a wonderful picture, Tom Bird. Really captures your eyes. Well, everything checks out. Just sign here and here.
Okay. Das für Gwendolyn heißen ist also egal.
Cooperation. You are now free to roam the wildlands at your leisure.
Well, I guess I'd better get going then. Princess.
Offensichtlich.
That you should, lad. I'm sure the knights will take any help they can get.
It's time to save the princess.
Da würde ich noch nicht drauf wetten.
Doch, tatsächlich bist du das.
Was bin ich?
Look, I shouldn't have to tell you twice. Can't let you go to no.
I should show him the...
Ich dachte, das machst du automatisch.
Here, one signed death liability contract.
Yep, all seems in order. Well, on your grave be it. Just try to come back in one piece. Hey, Tom Burt.
I'll be back in no time, just you wait.
Winkel wird hinter sich lassen, wagt sich Tonbett nach Norden die ausgedehnten Wildnis des Wildlands. Okay.
Wow, the entire thing has been frozen solid. So has the poor guy tasked with delivering it seems. I'm not going to break the ice with my bare hands. Maybe we can, wait it out?
Irgendwas sagt mir, dass wir da den Flammenstab brauchen. Falls wir da überhaupt noch hinkommen, können wir da wieder hin? Nee, scheinbar nicht.
Weiß ich nicht.
It's the Knight's steed. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere. That thing is terrifying. Jeez, you alright down there? He seems a little preoccupied. Don't worry, I'll save you.
Um Gottes Willen. Tu es
Yeah,
nicht!
absolutely nothing to fear.
Nein!
Hold on tight. I got this.
Um Gottes Willen. Nein! Ich wusste es!
I don't got this.
Ich
You
wusste
alright?
es!
I can't reach it from up here. Nope, not gonna work. I'm gonna need to think of something else.
Ich habe das Gefühl, hier müssen wir später zurückkommen. Der arme Ritter.
I have no, to be honest. I don't want to carry around a bunch of old bones. It's the dried up old carcass of some kind of horned animal. Creepy. A gnarled old tree. Looks like it's about to fall over. I wouldn't want to uproot it without good cause. Weird. I've never seen one of them glow before. Hi there, I don't suppose you've seen a princess round these parts? She's about this high, hair like golden silk. Oh, she's got the prettiest eyes you've ever seen.
Stop blabbering, you're scaring the fish. You're from the castle, ain't ya?
Tombert of Wrinklewood, nice to meet you.
Helga, and I wish I could say the same. You say you're looking for a princess?
Sure am. Have you seen her?
Nah,
Oh, well, have you seen anything suspicious?
saw a cart frozen solid.
Might be a clue. I'll keep an eye out.
Also saw one of your knights not long past. Ain't seen him come back.
Into the woods.
Aye?
Thanks, Helga. I'll keep looking. If you see anything out of the ordinary, you let me know, okay?
Oh sure, I'll just shout, shall I?
Well, you wouldn't want to scare the fish. I'll pop back if I get stuck. Just keep an eye out.
You're a weird one, Tombert of Wrinklewood.
This way leads back to the wildlands.
Was haben wir jetzt auf? Durchsuchen den Zauberwald. Rette den Ritter. Da kommen wir noch nicht rüber.
Hey, about this catapult.
What about it?
You sure it's safe? Safe? I mean, doesn't look like much.
Yeah, it's safe. We ain't never had a complaint. So long as you wear the appropriate headwear.
You mean a helmet? Helmet?
That's the one. Don't look at me like that. We was robbed.
Robbed?
Yeah, not putting out.
Tu es ist das erste, wo du hin solltest, laut Lösung. Also laut Nicht-Lösung.
Well,
Okay.
that's no good.
Of course, you can ride without one if you want.
Screw it. Vermin needs my help. If I can get to the burial site before he does, I can set a trap. Here, take this. 7 gold coins.
Okay then. Well, mind your head on the landing.
Ready?
Einige Stunden später.
Hey!
Oh, he's back. The one who broke my catapult.
Hey, I'm lucky to be alive. Do you have any idea what lurks down there? Not to mention the climb, jeez. Besides, that thing was sabotaged.
Sabotaged?
Yeah, by the same guy who nicked your helmets, no doubt.
The nerve.
Look, what'll it cost to get this thing fixed?
Oh, I wouldn't know about that. That's the boss's department.
Boss? You have a boss?
Of course. Why? You think I set up this tiny little business myself? I'm just here for the weekends, saving up to pay off my debt to the crown.
Right, well we need to get this thing fixed. If I'm right, the princess is to be sacrificed at sundown tonight.
Ain't got long now. Personally, I can't wait. Missus will have supper on the table, no doubt. Curry night tonight. Can't beat a good curry.
Ugh, look, I'm gonna find a way to fix this catapult. If anyone comes by, just shout, alright?
Got ya.
Typical. I don't think the net's gonna help here. It's a state-of-the-art catapulting system. Looks like this thing was set to fail. Cogs have shattered. Seems something was blocking the mechanism. I need the right tool and a couple of replacement cogs to fix it. The gear is cracked and split into... The gear...
You broke my catapult. Have you got me a new cog yet?
Actually, I just had a few questions.
Jeez, you're eager. Go on then.
So, do you get many folk wanting to travel beyond the Scar? Can't imagine it's the first choice when planning an holiday.
Mostly adventurers, mate. Them type ain't happy sitting around drinking mead. Need something more exciting to get their kick, you know?
Yeah, rather them than me.
Oh, I thought you was looking for adventure.
Looking for the princess, sure. Adventure is not exactly my middle name.
What is?
You know, I've never really thought about it.
Come on, mate. Everyone's got one.
Actually, not everybody. I wouldn't be surprised if most folk round here only had one name. Surnames are more of a royal fancy.
Sounds pretty lazy to me. Someone's cutting corners.
Well, what's your middle name then?
It's, shouldn't you be looking for that princess of yours?
You're right, I should stop stalling. Not seen anything, you know, suspicious? Creepy folk wearing robes? Blinding flashes in the sky? That sort of thing?
Well, not personally, no,
But...
Oh, it's just I'm pretty sure we was robbed.
Robbed?
Yeah, not but an hour ago. Seems that whilst I was eating my lunch, some layabouts come along and nicked all our helmets.
Nicked your helmets?
Yep, every last one of them. If I was the suspicious type, I'd say they didn't want anyone getting past the gap. Did you know we're the only licensed gap tower in all of the north? This thing stretches from coast to coast. Good gig, eh?
Oh, sounds like someone saw me coming. You think he's headed north then?
Hey, you'd have to be mad to cross the gap without a guide.
You'd also have to be mad to kidnap the Princess of Wrinklewood.
You have a point.
No more tomfoolery then?
Nope, ain't seen a soul since you were last bending my ear.
Right you are. Well, keep your eyes peeled, eh?
Like a hawk, mate.
Well, I'm looking for the princess. You seen anything suspicious?
No, we have ourselves a missing princess, do we? Bit old-fashioned, ain't it?
Hey, I'm not messing around. This is serious business.
You the unlikely hero that's gonna save her? Win her heart and get yourself knighted for the effort. Don't blame me for trying.
Look, this isn't some fancy word book. This is life and death we're talking about.
Yeah. Right, what's she look like then?
Ferriman? You'd know it for sure if you'd seen her.
Long blonde hair, pretty little mug.
You've seen her then?
Sorry mate, not seen many folk as of late. Suspect the giant man-eating worm is putting off the punters.
Yeah, that thing is terrifying. So, no sight of the princess then?
I hate to say it mate, but have you checked the worm's nest?
Ferriman's smarter than to go get herself gobbled by that thing.
Hey, I hope you're right lad.
Those t-shirts are great. Can I have one?
I'm afraid that one's just for show. Needed something to liven up the stand, make you look proper, you know.
Oh, but you have more back there, right?
No, boss never bothered restocking them. Too many body types to cater for these days.
What do you mean these days?
Things were a lot easier during the famine.
That's a horrible thing to say.
Ain't that the truth though? Got potatoes coming out of our ears now.
You should really get that looked at. Maybe you should consider taking that sign down that says T-shirts, free coins. It's a little misleading, you know?
Look, if you've got a problem, you can take it up with the boss man, yeah? Yeah? Come back tomorrow. I'm sure he'd love to hear all about it.
Yeah, it's hardly T-shirt weather anyway. Well, I've got to be off now.
Right you are.
You see anything suspicious, be sure to report it to one of the king's
Das
men.
war ja eine erfolgreiche Unterhaltung.
Nothing gets past me. Well, not with that ticket.
Right, well, cheers then.
Ich habe nicht das Gefühl, dass uns irgendwelche Unterhaltungen, die wir hier führen, groß weiterbringen. Und so richtig doll spannend sind die Unterhaltungen auch nicht.
Forest left. Dream. Case, Leather.
So, wir brauchen noch was gegen den Wurm und wir brauchen noch was für die Zahnräder.
Ja.
Ah, ich würde sagen, wir machen für heute Schluss.
Ja. Ja, definitiv.
Ich glaube, da haben wir hier einen ähnlichen, du weißt schon. Alles klar. Auf
Findest
jeden
du
Fall.
Für das Projekt.
Ja?
Zeichnest du für das Projekt vielleicht mal wieder einen Thumbnail?
Ich muss generell noch ganz viele Thumbnails machen. Na dann, schlaf gut. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.
Gute Nacht.